which is now a bed and breakfast, may possibly be the most haunted house in America. The site of a double murder, one of the most famous in U.S. history, has produced sightings, noises and the feeling of a cat walking across them have all been reported. Lizzie Borden murdered her stepmother and father in the family's home in Fall River, Massachusetts. Some people now say the Borden house is haunted. Lizzie Borden's ghost. While there is little doubt that Lizzie committed the crime, she was acquitted at trial due to a lack of evidence. Although ostracized by the community, Lizzie lived in the house until she died on June 1, 1927. After her death, the house remained a private residence for several decades before being converted into a bed and breakfast. Guests are allowed to view the murder scene and can sleep in Lizzie and her sister Emma's bedrooms, Abby and Andrew's bedrooms, or the guest room where Abby was killed. Martha Magin, owner and operator, has lived in the house since her teens. She calls the house active instead of haunted, and believes that the spirits of the murder victims may inhabit the house. Cold spots are felt in many of the rooms. People who work in the house say they have heard many strange sounds, including voices, a woman crying and unexplained footsteps. Some have seen indentations, like that of a body lying down, appear and disappear on the beds. Objects are mysteriously moved out of place, lights go on and off, and doors and cabinets have opened on their own. Guests have reported seeing an older Victorian woman dusting and making the beds in the guest room as Abby was doing at the time of her death. Still others have reported being awakened in the night to see this same woman pulling the covers of the bed over them as though she is tucking them in. A couple from Connecticut took a photograph in the sitting room that didn't turn out properly. The photo is almost entirely black except for the apparition of an elderly man who looked very much like Andrew Borden.